Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's lecture, we are going to use LaTeX for presentation. So in order to use a template, we can click on new project and there are the template part here. So you can choose the templates from journal articles, books, formal letters, assignments, posters, presentation, reports, etc. We are going to now choose presentations. And then you see many templates here. So there are many free templates here that you can use. So there are many pages also. Let's go to the second page, for example. You see that there are different presentation templates here. So I'm just going to use one of them just randomly. I click on it and you can either download the source. You can see the source here, source code, the text file. You can see the template as a PDF, or you can open it as a template. So I'm going to open it as a template. So now it's loading the presentation template. And usually when we use a template, it's very easy because we just need to insert our data in a previously designed template. Okay. So now it's compiling. You see that it's a 24-page template for presentation. And in the end, you can simply just download the PDF if you want. Okay. So now, if we would like to work with this template, we need to compile on the text file, and you see that there are different files here. So we have the font, we have the graph that probably are the figures. Okay, so the figures are uploaded in the graph part, and there are some codes also uploaded here. So you see that different parts is here. Okay, so now if I would like to edit this file, this is going to be this part. Okay, so in the text file, the first part is the title. So the title is the Wildcat Beamer theme. Uh, I could say, for example, a mathematical formulation for a vehicle routing problem. So let me recompile. When I recompile, you see that this part, the title has changed. You can have the date, for example. You can have the author. I would, put my name there. So, okay, this is now Reza Shaheen. And then you see also the file outline. So there is one introduction and different parts. And you can see the examples. So when I want to start seeing one part, for example, the introduction, you see that we have the begin frame here and end frame here. So in between, and the title is introduction. So this is this part. And then you have whatever that you would like to type down here. You can simply have them. And you can say, for example, the introduction, you can say, for example, this problem is a door-to-door pickup and delivery in the context of optimization literature. So when I recompile, you see that this is written here, for example, and you can type whatever that you would like here. And then we have the end frame. So when you're having the end frame, this slide is going to finish. Then you have the begin frame, and then you have the colors, and you type down some stuff here in the beginning, for example. And then if you would like to have bullet points, you can have begin itemize. So let me just do it myself. So you could I think this is too much. Yeah, it's not very clean. So if I remove this part, let me recompile so you see that it's cleaned. Okay, this part is clean. Now, if I have begin itemize and the first point, and then item, the second point, when I recompile, you will see the bullet points here. So in order to have bullet points, you can have the begin itemize and end, and each bullet point needs to start with backslash item. You could also have begin enumerate. So the first one, for example, if you're going to have the bullet points with numbers, like the first one, you can have the second one, for example. Okay, so here also is the second one, and you're having different slides here. So let me give you an example of where we include a graph or a figure. So here we are having the frame that is called using, so slide that is called, the title is using colors in graph. Then you have the begin and end for the figure, exactly like the figures that we have in LaTeX. And then you have the size. So the width of the figure is going to be chosen here. And here you're going to type down the address of the figure that was uploaded here. So it's in the graph file here folder, and then this one is the name of the figure that is uploaded. Then you have the caption and the label here as well. So if you're going to include, and this frame is going to end here, and then next one is this one. So you're having the using colors in graph again, and you're having another file that is shown exactly here. So this part could be also shown. The easiest part could be to have it as a figure, not as verbatim, but verbatim is another choice. But you could remove this part and you could simply include it a begin figure and then type down, for example, this part. So when I recompile, I hope that I am including the correct figure. Okay, yeah. So I included the begin figure, and then I typed the name of the figure that I wanted to be shown here, and then I recompiled. So exactly like the way that we were doing in LaTeX, if you're going to include an equation, you can simply type down begin and align. For example, in this part, let me just change it to math part. For example, if I recompile. So yeah, this part is the math part, for example. Now, if I remove the figure, and then I type down begin align, I would say a plus b equals 10, for example, just an example. So okay, so you see that we type down an equation here. So basically, this is the same logic, but the template is defined a priori, so you can simply just insert whatever that you would like in this presentation file. And if you want to include figure, table, equation, pseudocode, it is exactly like the way that we taught in other lesson, in previous lessons. Thank you.